What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Bet with the Boys, Monday Night Football edition. Plus, we got a little action in the NBA as well.
Yes, sir. Monday, December 18th. I did not change the caption. We're just slacking on that. Best bet NFL. That was yesterday, but it's partially true. Hit that like and subscribe button for us. Helps grow the channel, and it helps keep the channel for free because Jake's just itching to charge for picks.
Yeah, I've been trying to. Eric's been holding me off, though, so please do hit that like and subscribe. As you can see right there, though, 2-1 yesterday, 14-6 run. If you guys are math wizards, you know that's 70%. So on this run right now, hitting at a very high clip, hoping to keep that going today with 2 more picks.
Yeah, the overall record, we're not really charging for picks. That was a running joke.
Yeah.
Also, when Jake bailed on the live stream the other day, I said that he was in Germany. That was a joke as well. Hope you guys aren't very gullible.
But I was actually in Vienna, but yeah. Sometimes the Wi-Fi at the mall Christmas shopping can be a little rough.
Yesterday, guys, to do the recap, though, we had the Panthers +3. I told you guys to buy the extra point if you wanted to. Didn't need it. They went outright. Pretty crazy. We picked up on the Panthers' second win of the year out of, I think they're 2-12. Out of 14 games, we were on their second win. And then we missed on that Cardinals pick. Cardinals killed me yesterday. They played absolutely terrible. I mean, I know that they were going to lose, but I thought they could keep it closer than that, especially at home. They started out good, went down and scored on the first drive, but we missed it. Then the last pick was the
Bills.
Yes, sir. The Bills. Wasn't even close, guys.
Yeah.
Could have took an alternate spread on that.
That was a gift. Me and Eric had been talking about that one all week. Just something you pick up on. When we saw that the Bills were favored, we were automatically. I bet that one on Thursday, and I think you did too. Just one of those like every season that are just it's going to hit. So glad we were able to get that to you guys as well.
Yeah, we're now on a 6-1 run on NFL Sundays, so we're seeing lines pretty clear right now. Today, we'll go with the NFL pick first, even though the other game comes on at 7:30. So before I put this on the screen, guys, just know that there was a lot of back and forth on this pick. There almost wasn't a pick, but we'll tell you exactly what led us to this, and I'll let you go first.
Yeah, guys, we got the Seahawks +4 against the Eagles, -110 odds. You can pretty much find this line anywhere. So whichever is your favorite book of choice. It started off at 2.5 when I first saw it. Today, though, it's most of the time been at 3.5. Moved up to 4. A ton of money is on the Eagles. And the Seahawks, guys, they don't look right. But they do have a backup quarterback, and that's something we like to focus on a lot. Drew Lock coming in. I don't see a huge drop-off between the way Geno's played this year and Drew Lock, and they seem to alter these lines, give a little too much to the team who's playing a backup quarterback. The Eagles, although they played 2 great teams in the last 2, haven't looked right offensively, and I was looking at some quarterback stats. Jalen Hurts has been one of the worst quarterbacks in the league against zero coverage. So when they're bringing 6 or more guys, he is falling off way down from last year. He actually played pretty good against it. This year, I think teams are starting to kind of find a way to, find a hole in his game, and it's getting the ball out quickly. It seems like they don't have the hot routes ready, and I think that's a big shout out to Shane Steichen, the Colts coach. They lost their offensive and defensive coordinator from last year's team, and it seems like they've not been able to get back on track, find their rhythm on those hot routes, that quick game, getting the ball out of his hands on time.
Yep. So the reasons why I like the Seahawks today, I'm not going to lie, I woke up this morning and I didn't choose war. I chose the Eagles. Thought I was on the right side, was seeing a bunch of boosts from different books, boosting the Seahawks to win. And, the more I think about it, the more I think that the Seahawks might just cover, but the Eagles win by like a field goal. But the line is almost like trying to bait us, guys. It keeps going up. All the money's on the Eagles. Wouldn't surprise me if it started dropping right before the game. But what really stood out to me is so did the rest of the world. They woke up and chose to bet the Eagles too. I do think they're undervalued right now. They've lost against the spread and straight up in the last 2 games against really good opponents, and the Cowboys and the Bills, correct?
49ers.
Oh, yeah, the 49ers, that's what I meant. So 35 sharp moves on the Seahawks. Yesterday in that Panthers video, I said the most I've ever seen was 31. And then come out today and see 35 record-breaking sharp moves that I've seen personally on back-to-back days. I'm going to trust them. I've seen a lot of promotions by DraftKings saying that the Eagles can't win without Big Dom. I know that doesn't matter at all, but if you look back to the Lions and the Packers, the Lions can't win on a waxing gibbous moon. I mean, they just throw any stat out there thinking that it's going to be broken, and I think that stat is going to continue with Big Dom. They're trying to get you to bet the other side. They're trying to get money on the Eagles, in my opinion. And like he said with backup quarterbacks, they almost give too many points. And backup quarterbacks are really profitable, to say the least. So.
Yeah, especially this season. I think there's a record number of quarterbacks who have taken a snap this year. I think we're approaching 60, which is crazy. But
yeah, so really conflicting pick. I see both sides of it, but got to settle with Seahawks +4 at home with Pete Carroll. I trust him. I think he's the better coach of the two. And Drew Lock is arguably better, in my opinion, than Geno.
Yep. And then this pick, guys, is like, did you ever grow up playing the game of Operation where it buzzes you if you miss it? You got those little tweezers. You got to pick out the right spot. This is a very sneaky pick. We're surgeons on this one. We're taking the Heat +2 in the NBA. +2.5 is where you can find it for the best odds, -115 on Hard Rock. Jimmy Butler coming back, facing the Timberwolves, the best record in the NBA for the Timberwolves. The Heat are at home. This is going to be a televised game. The Heat always seem to show up, and I think Jimmy's got the mental edge over these guys. Not why we took it, but just a little added extra in there.
Yeah, we already liked it. And then me and Jake were talking, and I was like, doesn't Jimmy Butler own the Timberwolves? And then we just fell in love with this pick, guys. The +2.5. I've only found that at Hard Rock. I don't think many books are offering this. Wouldn't surprise me if this line flipped before the game time or it came down a little bit. So snatch it while you can. They just find a way to win. They're better coached. Eric Spoelstra, he gets the job done. And if they decide to play today like they do in the playoffs, remember they took down the Bucks, took down the Celtics. Like, they're better than they play sometimes. I think they get caught up in cruise control. So I like this, especially at home. I think they'll get it done tonight.
Yeah, Adebayo and Hero as well. They're the mid-range kings. The Timberwolves thrive on running you off the three-point line, getting you to the bigs, Karl Anthony Towns and Gobert. The Heat, though, have the secret weapon where they're just money from mid-range. All their players are pretty good at it. Bam with that free throw line jumper, Jimmy and Hero on the baseline. So, yeah, guys, I like this pick. I think Miami can take care of business, and Jimmy will continue his mental edge over the Timberwolves.
Yep, I agree. That's our two best bets today. A little bit conflicted on that NFL pick. It was tough, but I think we came down the right side of it. I can definitely see both sides. If you're not comfortable, just lay off of it. But our money will be on the Seahawks +4.
Yep. Yeah, so those are our two best bets, guys. Go ahead and lock them in, and we will see you guys next time, hopefully with a 2-0 day under our belt.
Yep, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Adios.